How are you, everybody? In this video, I'm just kind of doing a summary of what I'm speaking about. I'm saying hi to everybody, and then I'm testing the audio, the MIFOs, is the headsets, that I have, the earbuds, the new ones that are MIFOs, and then they're not new, but they're like. They could be microphone too, so I'm testing the audio there and just translating because I'm telling you in English because all the video was in Spanish. But the main conversation that I have here is about where we are, which is more in the nature, by the woods and by a lake, which is that we're being before, and that I'm explaining a little bit that we get our mail and how we have a mail, how the mail work for us. We have a mail that we get, whatever gets from the United States, that gets to the United States, we get it at a box that we have over there, and we communicate with it's a UPS, and we communicate with them, and then they tell us what have gotten. And then here, well, we're lucky because we have the family address that we can use, but it is possible, what I'm explaining mainly, and this is the address that I'm putting, it's possible to have a virtual mailbox, and I can explain more about it, but you can check on it, and they can scan the mail for you and send it. But in the United States, I don't know here in France, but I know in the United States, I don't think it's legal to open somebody else's mail, but they can scan to you for you, like the top or the face of it, and you know what it's about, and then you can tell them what to do with it, and they if open it and then they scan it for you. There's a procedure, but there's many people who travel and have this type of service. So I wanted to speak a little bit of it. We've been checking on it, but right now, like I said, we are okay because we can get it through the mailbox over there, and the people there tell us, and then they just forward it to my daughter. That's what I've been doing. If there's something important, we just tell them, you can forward it to an address where my daughter is, and then she can open it and let us know. The ones here, well, we have an address, an official address, which is the address that we use for our official stuff, which is of the family. But at the same time, also, we can get and send stuff. And I was talking about like things like Amazon and all that, is what like Amazon's like drop areas or Dropbox areas, where it can be even a cafeteria or something where you can just go, or a small store, where you go and you can pick up stuff or send stuff. And also they have these lockers type of things that you go and you can either put a code or something and get your stuff. I was explaining that it works kind of like when you have something in the airport. So I was just wanted to give you a main summary of what is that I was talking about in this. The other part is that I was saying here it is legal to, there are people who don't have a house, or they want to live in their camping car and so on. And like I said, we have an address, but for what I understand, the town hall gives people some sort of address by the government, by the socials. They give people the address, so people use those address. And for what I understand, I guess depending on what the address is, even like if these people have some sort of problem or so on, the police or someone to see that address, then they can see that, okay, this person doesn't have a place per se. He lives. I don't want to say homeless, because some people are just by choosing to live like that. They live on the road and so on. But and then if they don't want to, I guess, bother their family and so on, they just do that. Because for us, it works fun because we have family where we can just do that. But other people here, and I'm not sure if I really don't know. I don't think that there's such a thing in the United States where, it's kind of like you have to have an address, and some sort of like the town hall or something helps you with that. So basically, for what I understand, even if you don't have a home, you have an address. And it's not what I'm saying. It's not a PO box or like also UPS box or things like that that you pay and so on. For what I understand, this is something that is provided by the town, and this is what I wanted to speak about. And this is basically what I'm talking about. Here is, you know, we have a lot of things that can be electronically on email and so on, but over here there's things that you can get like that, but many things they still want them by paper. You know, they still want the signature, they still want, you know, they don't have the e-signature or something like that. They still want you to whatever, you know. There's things that doesn't make official until it's by paper. They send it only to you by paper. It doesn't work in the app. And even if it's a scan, they don't want it to scan. So that is why many things cannot be, even if they are done digitally, they still have to be, you know. We have an actual incident recently where, you know, there's a password that we're gonna use, and they sending it to us via regular mail. Anyway, ciao. I wanted to explain you that. Ciao.